get back to the important topic, which is Arne Slot. Slot out. That is my analysis of this slot situation. Hashtag slot out. Slot out.
Woo! Big up, everybody. Welcome back to TJ Warren TV. Welcome back to the American Idiot Show. We are previewing the Arsenal versus Manchester United Premier League game at Old Trafford. And, of course, we are joined by Sky.
Yes.
The returning champion from United. And Flawless will be along. He will be along shortly, I'm sure.
Does he really have to
Does
be
he
here?
have to? You know what? He does have to be here because this is one of my favorite shows of the year to do because you and him just go at each other and I can just kind of sit back.
Yes.
Well,
I stream with him all the time. I stream with him every week. I don't need to fight him.
He'll get his little jabs in. I'll get my jabs in. But no, I haven't been on with Flawless in a while, so I think it'll be pretty cordial. I was on with Deji today. I didn't know if you guys knew that or not.
Oh, I saw you immediately going.
So,
go check that out. I caught the first 5 minutes of it, and I really enjoyed you. Just
what channel was it on?
Deji Spurs.
Okay.
Deji Spurs, yeah. He does a
big up everybody that's already inside. Certified, why are you not modded? Big up Certified. Why are you not modded? This guy is he needs to be in the mod squad, this guy. But yeah, big up. Sky, how you doing? You all right?
You know, outside of football, I'm great. I'm glad to be here. So thanks for having me. I always love coming on the channel, TJ. And, I think this is the second time on American Idiots. I'm honored to be an idiot today. So yes, ready for it.
You know what? It just makes me so happy to hear that people are enjoying the title still. Guys, and I messaged you about this morning, Dal, because I got super sentimental. I've been on YouTube now for 2 years.
Is today your anniversary?
Yeah, YouTube let me know. YouTube let me know, and I looked at the first video, and my hairline was here. Now it's back here. No, go back and watch that first video, Dal. It is nuts.
What was it?
I don't know if I got the stomach for that.
Was it like a match reaction?
Dude, no, it was a Europa League and Champions League preview, and I had no idea what I was doing. I was scared to death, and Dal was on there with me, and it was Dal. I think it was Dal. It was you, it was Jez, and it was Kyle Walsh.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah. Oh man, it was
legendary.
Dude, it's a rough watch. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, honored to be here. Happy 2-year anniversary, TJ.
Yeah,
thank you. Thank you. You're not going to feel that way once I start telling the truth about your club, but we move. Smash the likes, guys. Subscribe. Comment on the video. Big up Barca Reacts. Big up Hendon Gooner. Big up Certified. Yeah, Certified. The fact that you weren't a mod before is absolutely. I'm embarrassed by that. By the way, big up Ravi. Big up everybody coming in. Make sure that you guys are smashing the likes and commenting on the video. Yeah. So Sunshine.
Yes.
Tell us about your feelings on Manchester United. You said that you were good outside of your football team, which is great.
Yeah.
But give us the lowdown. How are you feeling?
Honestly, I am kind of checked out outside of like Europa League, and that game almost checked me out. I can't lie. Yesterday, I am just ready for summer. I'm tired of watching these players, and at the same time, I'm kind of tired of the manager forcing narratives that we don't need to see anymore. I would prefer him to use the youth players that we have, especially in the Prem matches. So I'm just trying to take it one day at a time, honestly.
Yeah, I don't blame you, TJ, with the Terry Flewers hairline. Yeah, I don't know if it's that bad, but it's getting to be that bad. I'm not gonna lie. Big up Terry. Yeah, no, I mean, just it's lethargic, and I feel like I have serious questions for you and Flawless, and I really want to wait for Flawless to get on here because it's gonna sound like I'm taking the piss, and I am a little bit, but I have like serious. What?
Look at my headline. So
yeah, no, exactly. Go. But the problem is that Ineos would never pay that therapy bill. They would send it right back to you, and they wouldn't even try to put it through insurance.
Right,
they're that cheap.
If you think the old United ambassadors of class of '92 are getting any sort of compensation, not anymore. That, right? And that's a bigger. I was just on with Yeti and Jess too. We we're talking a little bit about clubs like United pulling back, right? Not paying for some of the older pensions of the players,
which
not
is
paying,
crazy.
for staff and so forth for different things, right? And Arsenal with the new sporting director, Arsenal losing 378 million in transfer funds over the last 7-8 years, right? So I think what we're seeing not only is, of course, I think there's a global recession going on financially, but I think you're going to see football ownership really pulling back the end of this year and beginning of 2026, meaning there won't be $250 million summers.
Yeah.
Right. And that's part of like what Ineos is trying to do, right? We're trying to steer the ship as well with the new sporting director. So I think 25-26 football is going to be pretty bleak, to be honest.
Do you think we're in for a boring summer? Because I don't think United can afford a boring summer.
No, it depends. Honestly, it depends on who we end up selling. Like that to me is where it's going to show me what we can actually do.
At the end of the day, every club needs to balance the books with this. What's happening currently now in the financial markets and so forth is, it's just we're at the beginning of a global recession. I think we've been in one for over a year, but and I'm not trying to get like political, financial, none of that. But when you will see clubs pulling back, right? So maybe that 200 mil that United was going to spend, maybe it's 150. The 200 we were going to spend maybe this summer is now 150, 125. I mean, I'm just trying to say there's expectations, right? And it also depends, like for you guys, Sunshine, it really, really depends on what you guys do in Europe. Because if you fall to Real Sociedad, that's peak, and that's they're going to have to fire him over something.
Yeah, and not only that, I think too, if we don't get any Europe, I think that jeopardizes our contract with Adidas as well. Sure. So definitely a lot of money is on the line. And I just wanted to add too, I kind of was thinking, and I wanted to hear your thoughts on this. I'm okay with not spending a lot of money if we spend it on something that's quality. And I think we all could agree on that. Like if you guys don't spend a lot of money, but you get a striker that maybe nobody knows of, but they end up performing outstanding, I'm going to be okay with not spending as much money if they know what they're doing. And obviously you guys know that's the issue we've had so much with United because we're spending all this money for garbage, right? Like Rasmus
tell me about it.
Mason Mount. Like all of these players coming in, what did we spend our money on? Nothing.
Right. Right. Oh, it's similar to us with Havertz, right? And bringing in Calafiori, and I mean, I think he's a raw talent, but I don't think he's Arsenal level yet. Moreno, I mean, God knows where we're going to play him next season. He may be our striker. Who knows?
Oh God, no!
I just have I'm putting a lot of faith, though, you guys, into the sporting director we're getting. This Morata guy. I'm putting 9 years at Madrid. Big up Flawless. I hope this guy comes in and steers the ship. Because I think for both clubs, it's kind of out of hand right now.
Yeah.
The money's being spent. You guys, we're not able to sell players at any sort of profit in any way, shape, or form, right? So I'm just curious, like how much they're going to give Arteta this summer, and how much they're going to give possibly Amorim.
Yep, big up Flawless. Hold on, real quick before you ask a question, and I like these questions because I don't like being the host 100% on my channel. Like I am that lazy. But big up Flawless for the raid. Big up.
Fucking lazy Americans.
What
hey, Dal, at least you're here, man, to add some class and quality. I said this on my channel.
Now it's gonna be TJ versus.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
I said this. Nah, it's facts. I did say this because I was saying to my chat, I was like, yeah, man, I'm going on to TJ Warren TV. I was like,
here we go.
That TJ's going to be there. But I was like, shout out to TJ Warren TV. So run up the like, hit the subscribe button. So here we are, man. But blessed for having me. Apologies on the slight lateness.
Sure, bro. Good to see you. Good to see you.
No worries, man. No. And despite you being a criminal, it is good to see you. Thank you for the raid. Big up. Make sure that you guys smash a like on the video. Subscribe to Sarcasm City TV if you haven't already, and subscribe to Sunshine FC 15. The link is in the title. It's that easy. Just click the link and hit subscribe. Okay, continue with your questioning. Sky, I'm ready.
I was just curious. I know it's not the most popular opinion, especially with Liverpool fans, but they have been criticized.
Oh, you mean Liverpool fans?
Back to the important topic, which is Arne Slot. Slot out. That is.
Oh, you mean those? You mean those Liverpool fans?
Okay,
sorry. I mean, just want to make sure.
Okay, their ownership's known to be a little bit more stingy, right, in terms of what they do player transfer wise. Do you think that's helped them at all? Or, I know that Klopp didn't necessarily like that as much, but it seems like I don't know, it may have helped them a bit, even though they still need to play. I don't know. It's just different take.
What was the question? Sorry.
I'm just curious as to do you think that helped them because they have quality players? They don't spend as much.
You mean yes and no. I mean, I just think that they have great coaching. They hit it out of the park with their coaching, so it doesn't really matter. Klopp, was a generational manager. He didn't necessarily need to go out and buy every transfer window. Now, they just went out and recruited another coach, Arne Slot, who didn't need a transfer window. They brought in no one.
Right.
No one.
Chiesa from Juve, he didn't even play.
Who's been garbage. He's been garbage.
Oh, yeah,
so it's like they really didn't even need him. So where Liverpool is heads and shoulders above everybody else is that they know how to recruit the bench in the boardroom and in the coaching room. That's where they excel. Everybody was, I take the piss when I keep playing that slot out video, but a lot of people were very very excited about that because United wanted him, Spurs wanted him, and they held on to their managers. One of them is still in the job, one of them isn't. Flawless is still celebrating. And we know who the real winner is. So yeah, I mean, big up Liverpool, and they're going to go out there and they're going to spend, which I think makes it extremely hard. It's going to make it extremely harder on teams like Arsenal and Man United to go out there and get quality players when you have possibly somebody that's going to go out there and do a treble. I mean, I still think they can do it. So it scares the shit out of me. Yeah, mini trouble. Yeah,
but still trouble.
Yeah. What do you think about that? What do you think about that, Flawless?
In regards to what Liverpool?
In regards to Liverpool not necessarily going out and buying but still having success.
And your guys' recruitment this summer.
Yeah,
your guys' recruitment this summer.
All right. So in regards to the Liverpool recruitment, their recruitment ain't built for dominance. You can only get away with that so far. There's no team that's been dominant in England or anywhere. So whether that's Spain, whether that's Italy, whether that's Germany. And when I say that, yeah, it's a treble. He's right. As much as that pains me to agree with Vader, he is right, 110%.
God, I hate it I hate being corrected by him. Just keep,
it's the worst. But he's smart. But there's a reason why I asked him this question. Complete side note on American Waffle. I said, "Has there ever been a time you've been on that show and not been put in the jail?" And then he had to think about it, and he was like, "No,
no.
He's been put in the jail every single time." But yeah, with Liverpool, they're not built for dominance. This is why they've picked up major trophies, because their recruitment's been so good. But if they actually invested correctly, they could be a dynasty. They could go and win back-to-back Premier Leagues, 3 Premier Leagues in 4 years, 2 Champions Leagues in a row, or 2 Champions Leagues in 4 years, but they're not. And that in there lies the problem. There's only so much that you can not go by the cheap way, but not invest properly. The reason why City have had the success they've had and been the dominant force they've had is because they invested correctly. You don't win, 7 Premier Leagues in 8 years or 9 years. Same way with Real Madrid. Look at the dominance they've had in Europe. That's them investing correctly. And people hear that and think, oh, well, lots of teams spend big and don't dominate. I'm not saying that it's not correct. It's not 100%, I should say. Just because you spend money doesn't mean you will be successful. But you have to spend money to dominate. There's no team that doesn't anymore. Too many teams around you are spending money in your league and across Europe to the point you can dominate on a budget. And that's what's going on with Liverpool. Theirs is just like, if we get a Champions League or a Premier League, that's cool. City's aim, me and Vader have this debate all the time. It's all about intent. City's intent is to dominate. Real Madrid's intent is to dominate. This is why Real Madrid plan for the future. This is why they have Modric and Kroos there at a time, and then they have Camavinga and Tchouaméni. Like, they are already putting these players in place for when they leave, and then they'll go and sign 2 other midfield. This is why they have a Diaz on the bench. This is why they have a Gula on the bench. Gula starts for everyone. There's no other team in Europe that he don't start for.
Right.
True.
Yeah, I'd take Gula over Odegaard, to be honest.
Gula does
He's fantastic player, bro.
It's probably one or other. Yeah, he's great. So in regards to Manchester United as well, recruitment's always key for us, but this season in particular, because it's a new manager, because of the amount of how thin our squad is, number one, and number two, the amount of players that we've got leaving as well. It's like we have to, because we got four players out on loan. We got players out of contract. So if we lose 6-7 players combined, you're going to have to bring in 6-7 players. And that's on top of money that you was going to spend anyway. So recruitment's key. They have to get it right. They had a good summer. I like the summer we had last summer. It was positive.
Yeah, last summer was.
But you lot need to have it again. The problem is that our squad was so far behind. That's why it seemingly hasn't made a difference. But all the players we signed, to me, have had a positive impact. I have no issue with any of the signings we've made.
Do you guys think that Gyökeres, you're really going to go after Gyökeres because of his history with Amorim?
Well, you know what? We're silly enough to do that. And when I say we're silly enough to do that, not because I don't rate Gyökeres. Gyökeres looks like a good player. His numbers speak for themselves. My problem is that we're only going after Gyökeres because Amorim's our manager. And that shouldn't be the case.
Yeah.
Like, if we want to go and sign Gyökeres is not the only player of his profile out there.
Right. But would Gyökeres even sign for Ten Hag? Like, would Gyökeres sign for Ten Hag? That's the thing, right? But
there's no way.
Right, exactly. If he signs for, because of Amorim, he's going to want that. He's going to want that coaching. He's going to want to be able to replicate what he's done.
Of course.
In Sporting. So I think it's a given that he is going to United this summer, because I think you guys will sell Højlund. I think
I hope. Who's going to buy him?
I think you'd give him away.
Someone will buy Eddie Nketiah, right? Palace. I mean, somebody will buy Højlund.
Someone will buy it. Shout out to Beijing Pops. He says it all the time, and every pot has a cover. As bad as we think these players are, somebody will buy them. Bad players get sold every single summer. Every single summer.
Sambi Lakanga is playing football still. That's all I gotta say.
Fabio Vieira.
Napoli came in and bought Scott McTominay and tried to sign Garnacho. Chelsea,
why are you asking me these? What are these comments? Like, what are these comments, Vader? And I felt like you were kind of speaking about Manchester City earlier, and not to completely swerve, but you're talking about teams believing and not thinking that they seriously need to buy over the summer. And Manchester City is a huge example of that, going out there and buying not the correct profile of player to get them over the line, not the same quality. And now you're seeing what can happen. You can fall out of your treble winners 4 years in a row, all this BS, all that conversation stopped really quick because they didn't go out there and replace adequately over the summer. So yeah, Flawless, I agree with you. And shout out Vader Games. Go and subscribe to Vader Games TV. Make sure you bring your gas mask. I can't believe that you are asking, would you want Manu at Arsenal? Of course we would. Are you kidding me? That kid's incredible.
He's a talented player. Why would
incredible.
you not want a talented player at your team? Makes no sense.
This guy's. He's trying
to cause an issue, but he's too smart. Yeah, man.
Yeah. No. Like, oh no, I don't want Manu. Hey, what's your response? Like, what?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, keep Martinelli or something. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
I'll trade you club. Well, of course, yes.
I'll trade you Diallo for Martinelli. Right. Let's get it going.
Oh, stop!
Goodness gracious, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Anyway.
I would make that trade.
Yeah, but Flawless, what did you think of your game yesterday, I guess? Jeez, it just seems like it was a long time ago now still, but maybe it's because I fell asleep halfway through it. But how'd you think of your performance?
That's what it is. It felt like it was that long ago because you're trying to forget it, me included. I hear that. Surprised me because of how poor Sociedad were. Yeah. Because normally what I expected them is Spanish teams in Europe. So whether it's Champions League and it's Barcelona, Madrid, Atletico, or it's Europe and you got a Sevilla, a Villarreal, you expect it to be a hostile environment. You expect it to be a quick-paced game. Soon as you get the ball, them pressing. It was pedestrian at times.
Yeah.
We was rolling the ball around, and for 70 minutes, they did nothing. They did not have a shot on target. And you see our limitations going forward. But when you have one player who's not scored in 20 games, and another player who's approaching 20 games, that tells you all you need to know in regards to our attack being terrible. And then you got Delo at wing back, and then you got our
They were avoiding passing the ball to Højlund.
I was
avoiding passing the ball to Hoyland. He was livid on a couple of those runs.
I understand.
I still having nightmares with that one pass that Dallo should have made. Like, I don't care if you keep calling scrap.
You are so good, but here's the thing: is United are good for that. Good for like 2 or 3 of those a game. Like I will know that United is playing when I see Flawless get on there and post a video, Staffy posting a video, Saeed posting a video of the same passes being missed. Like obvious opportunities.
But you know what? With Hoyland, I get it. I won't pass him the ball.
No,
I've played football before. Sunshine, don't do that. Sunshine, you played basketball, yeah? Someone's been open and you swung it somewhere else. Sunshine, you played basketball.
Listen, because I'm not going to look like a fool. You're going to look like the fool. I'm going to do my job. So that means if I'm on the break and you have an opportunity to score and I pass you the ball and you don't, that's on you, not on me. Sorry.
You know what's crazy? I've done it in real life. I've played 5-a-side, 7-a-side, and not passed me on the ball. I'm like, all right, he's gonna lose it.
That looks like the idiot.
No, it's like me. Anyway. It's like me, bro. It's like me on pro clubs playing striker. Nobody's passing to me. Okay, nobody's passing.
Now we
to
pass
me.
you the ball.
I could hit the bright side of a bar, bro. Seriously, there's a reason why I retired. Okay, nobody's passing the ball.
Like, but they don't pass it to him, he's wide open, and then Garnacho just doesn't pass at all. So
and Garnacho comes in because they're not passing it to Hoyland. They want Garnacho to run central to pass it to Garnacho, who's now on the right, and there's no one on the left but Dallo. And Rasmussen or Thor's out there throwing his hands up in the air. He's wide open, and they fucking refuse to pass it to him, bro. Yeah. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen. It was 3 minutes of watching that game yesterday.
From when you've gone 0016 twice and you're on 0021 or whatever it is, I'm gonna stop passing you the ball too. Waste of time. I'm gonna just do it myself, like scratch all that. But yeah, the game surprised me. And you seen our limit. All jokes aside, you seen our limitations going forward. And yes, we scored the goal. Bruno had one cleared off the line, and then in typical Manchester United fashion, I think who said it to me? Was it YG? Someone said it to me. No, it was Spoobs actually. He was like, it's kind of like Manchester United have a dumb goal to give away every single game, where we can see the goal of stupidity, and it was 100% a penalty. Bruno's out of position, not marking his man, and that's why the penalty was given. If he was marking his player and he was where he was supposed to be, he wouldn't have been panicking, and that's why his arms is outstretched. Trust me, I played football, and I'm terrible at marking. I've done that many a time.
I thought it was kind of weak, but
it looked. I didn't know if that was a clear pen, bro. I thought that ball.
I think especially in
down. That's true.
Especially in Europe, it just seems like they're so sensitive to that. I don't think that gets called in the Prem. I don't think that gets called.
You know why I think he gets called in the Prem? Because he's out of position and where his arms are. Because they say it's an unnatural position. And guess what? If he was marking his man like he was supposed to, he wouldn't have been out of position. Do your job.
True.
Do your job. That's why he's panicking. Trust me, I'm terrible at marking. That's like me at corners. I've been there when it's like shit. That's
it's hard. It's hard.
Try and dive and
never played before. It's hard. Yeah.
Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you're a professional footballer, and then once we conceded, the manager says we got tired. Nah, it's just that the crowd got up for it. The ascendancy was with them, and we kind of just folded. We didn't offer anything going forward after they scored, which was disappointing because they're not good. But it looked like 9th versus 14th. They're 9th in their league.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt you, Floss, but there was times it's like they almost let the defense catch up with them. Like I could just tell, like certain times Garnacho had the ball running direct, but it wasn't fast enough, right? The football wasn't fast and fluid enough, and the defense associate dad just caught up. And it's like that is not how the game is played, number one. And number two, it's like he's inviting the attack, right? He wants to challenge the player because he wants to show that he can beat a player and score that worldie instead of just being direct and going for it. It's like I don't know what you're right. I don't know what your attacking front line is doing at all. It stinks, bro. It's just not good. It's hard to watch, and as much as I can't stand your club,
I say this all the time. I'm always like, I have more fun watching rivals than I do my own club. Just for that reason alone.
Yeah,
it's a chore to watch United.
It's a chore to watch Arsenal when you lose to West Ham after scoring 20 goals on them in the last 2 seasons, and you lose 1-0, then you put 7 on PSV. I mean, what the hell? The whole season is just kind of very odd this year.
Yeah. Well, so what are kind of pivoting to the game a little bit, Dal? How confident are you that we are going to deliver and carry momentum in, because I'm hearing mixed results in the fan base right now, or mixed views in the fan base right now.
Yeah, I think we do carry a bit of that confidence with us. I think we do. Actually, this week we should be working on that in training. We should be working on, what we did right against PSV, and then of course correcting what we did wrong. But again, PSV and United, let's be real, levels. Even though United are in the mud, but they're far better than PSV, and it's our rivalry. So United's going to be up for it, but I don't think they score. I think Gabriel Saliba will be up for it. I think Timber will be up for it. Whoever's the left back, I hope it's Lewis Skelly and not Pearl Jam.
Lewis Skelly's still out, straight red.
Yeah, straight red.
Yeah, he got a straight red against.
Yeah, it was a straight red. Yeah, it was a straight red.
Was it West Ham?
I think it was.
Who was it? I was trying to forget it. I'm trying to forget about it.
I was thinking the PSV game that got that yellow wasn't. Okay, you're right. Okay,
no,
so moving Calafiori,
Champions League.
Whatever, Mr. fucking Pearl Jam, I call him because of his long hair, necklaces and shit. He reminds me of like 90s grunge guy or something.
He reminds me of, this is an Italian thing, but he reminds me of Furio from The Sopranos.
Furio, there you go. Yeah, I don't have much confidence in him, but hey, if Calafiori can get the ball, move it up forward, do the invert bullshit that we've been doing for the last 5 years, maybe there's something there, but I don't think they beat us. I think we win or draw, and I think we can beat them 2-0.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
Sorry to interrupt, but we haven't scored 3 there since September. We haven't scored 3 at Old Trafford since September 1970.
There's no way. I don't think we're scoring 3.
Right.
But
I think
I'll hold off. Yeah, I'll hold off on my prediction here, but I am going to say, like, all the people that are saying, "Oh yeah, we're going to go into OT and smash them up," as Tony would say.
Smash them up.
Shout out Tony Clegg. Beat them up, man. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're going to go to OT and smash them up, bro. The stars are back aligning again.
Back aligning again. Yes. Yeah. The stars are back aligning again.
My prediction. I'm going to go 2-0. I think that's possible. We know this United team.
Big up. Shout out Eddie.
Shout out, Eddie. We have more weaponry in our arsenal, so to speak, than they do. Our midfield's better, our defense is better. So I'm going to go 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm going to hold off on my prediction just a little bit, but I think that we're, the people that are going out there and saying that we're going to smash them. I mean, that was probably one of the worst defensive displays I've ever seen out of a Champions League team. Like, it was the amount of space that we were given in the final third against PSV was criminal. Sure. There are League One teams that could defend a lot better than that. Like, I was actually shocked at that. I was more shocked by how bad PSV were than how good we were. That's the more I went back and watched the highlights. I went back and watched certain sections of that game. They looked like they didn't even care. They looked like they couldn't even be bothered. Yeah. And that was kind of crazy. I think that's why I think this is so much of an outlier. Like, if Man United close us down even a tenth better than PSV did, it's going to be close. Because what do I always say about OT? We've won one game there in 17 years?
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that in the league. Yeah. So like, and that's because we go in there and we beat ourselves. I remember back, when was it? I think it was September of 22. We went in there and we had a 1-0 lead up against you. And then Odegaard does that stupid foul. It was going to be 2. He does that stupid foul. The goal gets called back. And then you guys come back and beat us. Anthony with the dagger in his first game against us.
Yeah, he was.
Like, I remember that vividly, being like, we didn't lose that game. Or United didn't beat us that game. We beat ourselves. Because as soon as something bad happens, our heads go down. So it's really gonna depend on the momentum. I mean, you saw it at the Emirates during the FA Cup loss. Like, we just completely let all, like, the bad calls, or not bad calls, because I think the rest were for us, but just the momentum of the game get away from us. And I really think that this squad, especially with Arsenal, are a momentum team. So
absolutely.
So that's kind of my take on it. I still think we win. I'm going to say my prediction, but I wanted to hear what Sunshine had to say about it. How are you feeling about it, Sunshine?
I agree to an extent that you guys are a momentum team, but I kind of feel like you're.
Never mind, I forgot about this.
Stop. You're kind of like us in the sense of that your team is a little bit inconsistent in their level of performance. So that's why I'm kind of banking on the fact that you scored 7 goals. You know, you've been struggling to score goals, mind you. Your front three is kind of in a not a good spot as well. And you have Mourinho at the 9. So I don't think that you're going to blow us out like everyone's like some people are saying.
Some people are wild. Like literally, we did this. We did this after the Manchester City game, and then went and got popped at Newcastle. I hate my fan base. Keep going.
I think if we can get a solid defensive performance that we had on Thursday in terms of having De Ligt, Euro, and Mazraoui in the back, I think we'll be okay to help with the Onana situation. I'm just not as worried about your attack as I would have normally been. My main concern always with Manchester United is midfield control and being able to finish and perform in the final third. I have no confidence there. I don't know who's going to show up. I don't know how Bruno's going to play. I feel like, and Flawless is always like saying about Amorim, about the lineup, you're going to get what you start your game with. And if I see Højlund and Xerxes and Garnacho again in the starting lineup, I'm going to be confused because, in my opinion, start Cheeto. Came from Arsenal. There's some stuff there. I don't know. Give him a shot. Let him play that out, and then maybe sub in somebody else. I'm tired of seeing that front three. They're not doing anything for me. Højlund does absolutely nothing, and that to me is where we could really lose the game or have a chance to maybe win. So
I would consider Chiba Obi dagger in 2-1.
Yeah,
for sure. If you were to bring him on in 80th minute, we would have problems with that.
Yeah,
for sure.
So
I've never seen. You think he's that good?
He's that good.
Then why did we sell him?
Because I got Mikel the Beast Moreno. That's why.
Okay. No.
What do you mean?
I was literally trying to ask a serious question, and then
I'm going to tell you. I just saw a YouTube short this morning.
DJ, you want me to be serious? And my football club is a joke, and you want me to be serious. But here we are. My team is a joke. My ownership is a joke. Everything a joke. You know what I'm saying? These comedians all over the show.
Yes, flawless. You fake fruit.
United promised him a better package. That's all there was to it. They promised him more first team opportunities. They promised him $50,000 a week and a longer contract than Arsenal was going to give him. I saw I know it's crazy. I saw the YouTube short this morning, bro. They said that the reason why Arsenal sold him, blah blah blah, better package, better chance at the first team is what he wanted, and he did not have that opportunity at Arsenal.
Yeah, well, he's definitely gonna get it, but
if it's a Chewy dagger, I'm fucking done.
I will lose my mind. I will lose my mind if that happens.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's almost an Anthony dagger, which is worse.
And then if he did the Thierry Henry on the I would go crazy.
Oh my god. I would lose my mind. 7:00 in the morning. What time's the game? Was it Saturday or Sunday?
It's Sunday.
It's Sunday. It's the late game.
Thankfully. So 9:00 our time, Sunshine.
9:30 your time. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, but Cheeto, has he even played any Premier League minutes yet?
Yeah,
it's Arsenal.
Everton? Okay.
Was that the match he subbed him in?
No, that was the game.
Like microwave minutes?
Everton, he got 20 minutes.
Okay.
20 minutes against Everton.
What did you do in those 20 minutes? Was it okay? I didn't watch that game.
Yeah, he's decent still.
Yeah, he did more than Højlund or whoever.
Did more than Højlund. You know what? He got the ball and passed it to someone in the same color shirt as him. There you go. That's what he did.
Actually played the through ball a little bit. I actually know
the ball.
Yeah, man controlled the ball and passed it to someone wearing the same shirt as him. I can believe my eyes. Taste.
The same shit. Wasn't a fan with a red t-shirt on,
huh? He did the basics. Oh my god.
Right.
He actually held the ball up a couple times, made some intelligent runs. It was mad.
I tell you, all it takes is Gabriel Saliba just one step out of position. If that kid's on, he's gonna burn him. He's gonna burn him, bro.
I'm telling you right now that I don't see Gabriel and Saliba being the problem here, but I can see the right side of the pitch, our left, their right side of the pitch, our left back being a liability. I'm telling you, I just do not trust Calafiore, and I don't care. I don't care how good on.
We go Garnacho against. He's fine. Like you say in basketball.
Is Garnacho playing on the right?
They switched with Xerxes. That
they did. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because at points in the game, Yeah, actually, yeah. For the most part of the game against Sociedad, it was Garnacho over that side, but then
That's
sometimes
wild.
he go over to the left. But yeah, they alternated at points. Garnacho, you know, like you say in basketball, like he's a bad shooter, he guards himself. That's Garnacho. You know what I'm saying? He guards himself. You ain't got to do anything.
The amount of times
hits the side netting all the time, man. I guarantee he hits the side netting against you.
He hits the side net like 3 times.
I was going to start counting in the real game.
Start counting it. Keep track of it and let me know, Sunshine, please. Start keeping track of it.
Post-it notes. Keep track.
He does, man. Guards himself, man. I could play against Garnacho. He can go past you. He ain't going to do nothing.
Dude, you can just switch him over, bro. Come on, let's be real.
He ain't going to do nothing.
Yeah.
And then
Faz was right. Just want to say #Faz was right. Faz was spawned.
Oh, what a legend that guy is, to be honest with you. What a legend.
I'm gonna go, but for my prediction, I'm gonna go 1-1.
You don't even believe you don't even believe what your own words on that one.
Who scores the goals?
Who's scoring? Yeah, I want to know who's scoring from United. I want to hear from
Moreno.
Who's scoring for us?
You got Moreno and Cheeto. I know it.
Probably like.
Oh my goodness! There he is. There he is.
Back to the important topic, which is Arne Slot. Slot out.
By the way, I will be on with Don Husam. I will be on with Don Husam tomorrow afternoon. By the way, big up to Don.
I love how he left the 2 bottom dwellers down there.
That's real love right there. I've never seen a super chat before.
Yeah, here's the thing is he does this with an agenda because he just bigged up you and Dow. It seems like he might have something against me and Flawless. I don't know why he would though, because me and Flawless have been such good friends. You know, anytime he needs a panel, me and Flawless are like, yeah, absolutely, every single time. So the fact that you would say this, Don, after the respect that me and Flawless show you all the time, have never disrespected you ever, is absolutely
insane. This is an American Idiots show.
You know?
I mean, never mind. I'm not going
ludicrous. We don't need you playing devil's advocate. We don't need you playing devil's advocate.
I mean, I am a Red Devil, so
yeah. Play the Red Devil, not devil's advocate. We don't need the advocate there. All right. Okay.
Oh my gosh. No, so you guys quick story. I don't know for the new subscribers. Husam came on. This is how funny Husam is. He came on my channel. I'm pretty sure just because I had a clip of him singing the Arsenal FC song, and he got me 150 likes, so I would delete it. Like that's that's what this guy does. Okay, shout out Don Husam, the biggest fraud in the building. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I rewatched 1 or 2 of these last night. They are incredible. They are box office shit. I'm not gonna lie. What? That's true. All right. Anyway, sorry. I interrupted you midstream. So, who's scoring for you? Sky.
Bruno.
Oh God.
Looks like a rat. He looks like a rat. Bruno Fernandes. He looks like a rat. Come on. Vader, I don't know if you heard earlier. We haven't scored 3 at Old Trafford since 1970. It ain't happening.
Yeah, I would smash my laptop if Bruno
on a free kick. How about that?
Oh my God.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I would rather have a Chiba Obi Dagger.
That's what I want, but I don't know if that's going to happen. That's what I really want.
If you played for Arsenal, you are guaranteed at least 1 goal against Arsenal if you leave. That is a guarantee. That is a guarantee. Ask anybody who has left our club. Freaking Mavropanos scored against us, for God's sake. Okay? Give me a break. We are just so bad at gifting them out. We are. It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. But okay, so Sky, am I gonna fall asleep? Should I drink 5 cups of coffee before this match?
I think so. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be that exciting, honestly.
Oh, come on.
I think it could be quite ugly. That's just
it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse than ugly. It's gonna be dreadful. This game is going to be absolute. Look at the 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Look at it. Yes, yours is bad, and ours. Yes, you have Wanyeri, but alongside that. You got Trossard,
One year is the only one.
1 year is the only, and then for us, Xerxes, you know what I'm saying, is the only one I look at and go, maybe you can do something. But then defensively, one thing you are is very good. So I think you'll be able to shut him down. Ganacho and Hoyland, as we've seen, guard themselves. Them man are 00, nearly 40 between them. You know what I'm saying? Ain't scored like between one's approaching 20 games, one ain't scored in 20 games. And then you got Bruno behind that. This game gonna be dreadful. It's got 0-0 written all over it. And the build-up is going to be better than the actual game. The streams that we are, this stream right now is going to be more entertaining than the game itself. The streams that other people are doing. Banter you're going, because this is the social media derby. So the banter going back and forth is going to be hilarious. But in regards to the game, it's going to be, the game last year was terrible. I was there when you lot beat us 1-0.
Oh, yeah.
I was bad and I was there. This going to be worse because we're in worse shape. It's going to be awful. And we got nothing going forward. And
Dorgu's out, which I think kind of sucks for us.
Yeah, so that means two fullbacks at wing back.
Yeah.
Will Ugarte be back?
Not sure. Don't even know what his injury is.
Oh, geez.
Not even sure what it is. He's going to trust me, man. This shit going to be awful.
I think if we have some resemblance of what we did against PSV, not meaning that we're going to get 7 goals, of course, but if we can move the ball like that, if we can find those areas, of dominance and get ourselves position-wise, I think we can beat you guys, but I don't think we lose. I think you're right, Flawless. It's either 0-0, 1-1. Even though I said 2-0, I don't see any attack from you guys, and because I do think our defense is good. I do believe our defense has been carrying us a lot, right? And TJ and I have talked about this a lot as well, that the defense has carried us through games. And I don't think Moreno scores. If somebody scores, it might be it's going to be one area, hopefully with the brace. But I don't know. I just think both teams are kind of at the precipice of where, what's the next direction, right? Where do we go from here? Because both teams are not performing to how they should be at all.
All right, and both teams, and more than likely, both teams aren't winning trophies. I mean, we're gonna. I want to have another show with you guys again.
I want to win some overtime.
Neither of us are winning trophies this season.
Oh, I thought you said we were. Sorry.
No. Neither of us are winning trophies this season. Let's just be real about it. Yeah, we're going into the next round of the Champions League, obviously, but we're gonna end up against like Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid, and that's gonna be a wrap, unfortunately.
Rodrigo versus Calafiori. That's gonna
be dude. I'm gonna need a paper bag or something. Dude, it's gonna be really bad. But no, getting back to the game though, like I think the keys for Arsenal to actually keep up the performances they're doing is we need our midfield to show up. If our midfield shows up, we win the game. Period. End of story. Partey had an absolute stinker against PSV. Like he wasn't good. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what the stat merchants say. He was bad. He was not good. Declan Rice was fantastic. Declan Rice is doing more than he should be doing for a guy that is supposed to be a stay-at-home 6. He's going in there, he's bombing out, he's making things happen in the final third. Like this guy drops in and makes things happen. If Declan Rice shows up and if Odegaard decides he wants to play, then I think we win 2-0. Like I really do. The problem is that those guys can tend to disappear in the midfield. Right. And here's the thing though, too, Sky, is that he might go out there, he might take the piss and put somebody like Jorginho in, and then you're really being ridiculous because Arteta has been known to do that. I mean, when we played against, who did we last play in the league? West Ham. Yeah, when he played West Ham, he was taking the piss and he put in freaking Jorginho. It's like why?
Yep. We
need legs in the midfield. We don't need Jorginho in 2025. What are we doing? If I'm just some asshole here sitting in Kansas City, why doesn't Mikel Arteta know that? And people ask me why I'm Arteta out. That's crazy. Big up Don C, by the way.
Big up Don
C.
Every time.
But
every time.
Do you think the reason why too I'm not too confident in your side as much as, I mean, do you think that these are 3 points you need, or are you kind of just throwing the season out at this point?
Well, it's United. It's the social media derby. We are the two loudest fan bases on social media, and I spend a good amount of my time on social media, obviously. So for me personally, it's United. I hate United, and I think Arsenal fans and Arsenal players and the Arsenal board and the Arsenal coaching staff, the Arsenal kit lady, the Arsenal boot guy, the Arsenal kitchen lady, they all fucking hate United. So regardless of where we are in the table, we have to win. We have to win this match. Have to.
And I think because of that, that's why I'm like, you don't really.
But here's the thing, Sunshine, is I feel like if you guys get a draw, that's a win for you.
Yep,
absolutely.
That's where I feel.
Unfortunately,
and that's brutal.
If they get a draw or a win, it's
loudest.
It's the nail in the coffin of our season. It's done. If you guys get the draw or win, it's absolutely done, and it's done already. I think we're already 11 points behind or something.
Yeah, no, it's Liverpool's. It's Liverpool's. This is for pride.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. But these are the games I like because this game, but that's like Flaw said earlier, it could be boring, but this could be something, right? Because this is a rivalry. There could be something there. You guys drastically need 3 points more than we do. That's what I feel. But again, it's not going to get you anywhere, right?
That's it, Dal. That's where I'm at with it. Like, literally, this is bragging rights.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, this means nothing.
But sometimes that's where the fight is, though, right, bro? Isn't that agreed? That's where the fight is. The players forget about the 3 points.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Right? Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, overall, in regards to 24, 48 hours later, despite the result,
it's not gonna matter.
It don't drastically change your season, in my opinion.
Right.
They don't drastically change ours. Yes, it'd be great to beat you lot. Can't stand Arsenal. That's all good. Yes, I'll run bants and run jokes and banner everyone, TJ, everyone else done see. But after Monday night, all right. It doesn't. It's like, okay, it don't mean nothing after that. It's not like we're chasing. If we were chasing down something, there's more incentive.
Right.
If you know we're in the title race or we're chasing down the title or top 4 or top 6 or whatever, so all right, we get 3 points and we move. That's where
I agree. Like with table position, that does put an impression on the players.
Shout out to the wonderful Sunshine. She, you know what I'm saying?
If first, second place, right? Or we're third place, you guys are second. We're chasing you by 2 points. That's a much better match. That's a much better match to watch than just some drab, probably 0-0.
It's gonna be drab. I'm telling you, this gonna be disgusting.
Yeah, I said 0. I said 1-1.
It's gonna be ugly. If we don't have a shot on target in the first half, it would not surprise me.
This is an interesting question from Trubu Clay. He says, Sunshine and Flawless, you agree with some United fans saying play the kids over the weekend and go full strength for Europa?
The kids are the full strength.
I know.
The kids are the full strength. What are we talking about? The kids are
exactly.
Have you seen our full strength of goals in 14? What are we talking about here? Play the kids in Europe. They are the full strength. Cheeto, Haven, Amas, all them done. Collier.
Dude, Haven was playing. Haven was playing for us in the preseason, man. I didn't think he was that good.
Hey,
I really didn't think he was that good.
Nah, actually, that's all right. He played for us. He did all right when he got on against Fulham. But play him. Wing backs, play him. Anyone but these senior lot. They are our
with everything.
Play a Mass and Cheeto with all these guys, man. One of them's an attacking midfielder playing. He's better than Garnacho.
Saying full strength to us is literally an insult.
Yeah, facts. Full strength is the kids. So I'll play the kids against Arsenal and I play the kids against Sociedad. I'll even put these senior players in the squad. I'll even make the bench. Fuck him.
We're not triggered or anything. Don't worry.
Jeez,
the senior players trigger me. That's what it is, Sunshine. I can't stand our senior players.
Same.
They get away with murder. They get absolute away with.
I mean, I feel like you guys understand to an extent. Every time you see Kai Havertz or you see these certain players, you're just like, I can't watch this anymore.
Yeah.
That's just how it
is. Sunshine, getting up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning to watch Kai Havertz. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? It's just not happening. I can't. Yeah, I'm with you guys.
This is why I wasn't like.
Just so used to losing now, not losing, but just not getting it over the line, not
getting the results,
not getting the results, right? Like the Newcastle thing is 100% correct earlier. Like go blast Man City 4-1 and then you fucking lose to Newcastle. I mean, no offense, but God, dude, it's mind-boggling, and it makes me not want to watch.
Well, here's the thing, Dal. You're being toxic and negative because you have to get up and watch the games early. I don't know why you wouldn't be excited about a horrible performance against Leicester City when you have to get up at 4 a.m. to watch that shit. And then for the Mikel the Beast Marino to come in and save the day at the 86th minute. I I don't understand why you would get so mad about that. No, and this is why we get called toxic and negatives, because it's like, yeah, we got the result against one of the worst Premier League relegation sides ever. This is, again, I say this every stream, I'm going to say it again. This is the worst class of teams coming up from the championship historically. It is one of the worst. Okay? Look it up. That is facts. So the fact that this is happening has saved teams from United like having to really seriously worry about relegation. Saved teams like Spurs from seriously needing to worry about relegation. If you had any quality coming up from the championship, we would be having a different conversation. But anyway, yeah, that's all I'm saying. All of that to say is that Leicester City sucks. Why are we propping a Leicester City win? I don't get it. I don't get it.
I feel like that's kind of the downside of football fans, because I can sometimes get caught up in like the emotion sometimes as well. Like, I'm not saying that doesn't happen to me.
That's what this whole space is, and it's crazy to me sometimes.
I know, but but I always want to make sure I'm not, like, I get it to an extent, but I want to make sure I'm not doing it to where the outcome of my season relies on a match like that, like one match and then the next match and the next, because that's just not realistic. Yeah. Like, we didn't play well we won versus Leicester City, but we didn't play well. We still got things to do. Like, we still have things to change, right? And that's kind of the same problem we're having with our fan base too, because we're playing these Southamptons, we're playing Ipswiches, and we're seeing these poor results. We're seeing, our players just not good enough at all. Like, it is so poor. And then the fact that people can still make excuses for Garnacho is crazy.
Yeah.
They have to be bots. They have to be bots. I'm dead serious.
People believe in him. Not gone to 20 over 20 games without a goal, but believe. All right.
Wow.
Okay.
Feel the same way a lot of us do about Odegaard.
Right. Hey, run me Odegaard over the Garnacho. We got to take that swap in a hobby.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Yeah, all right, that's fair.
He's dreadful, and people still, he's young. He's super experienced. He's played over 100 matches for Manchester United.
And then this guy has the audacity. I'm sorry. I'm just
go.
He has the audacity to talk trash to fans and do all this stuff. And then when it comes to taking a penalty, he's nowhere to be found. Like, I don't know. It could have been the coach's choice, but like, you want to be CR7, you want to talk all this trash. When we need a penalty, Lindelof takes it. I'm sorry.
Attacking players who don't want to take penalties, you have a point. I hate him.
Hey, Gaffer, put me in. I want to be CR7.
Yeah.
Dude.
Come on, Governor. Put me in. I'm the next CR7. Oh, dear God.
I just, like, what is he, other than the overhead kick against Everton, what has he done? I'm dead serious.
Hit the side
netting. He has aura. He dyed his hair. He looks like the Argentinian male version of Ellen DeGeneres.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
He wears Ronaldo underwear. Like, I don't know,
dude. Oh my God, I just can't. Like, he's hitting the Sioux on the one goal that he scores, but he doesn't recognize an overlapping pass whenever it goes near him. Like, it's absolutely crazy.
You wear Ronaldo underwear?
Dal, I told you that in secret.
Hey, yo, it's going on over here. Hey, yo.
Telling me.
Here's the thing.
That's really good, Flawless, I suppose. Plays, keeps things tight and central, you know what I mean?
Whoa, my God.
Whoa.
Hey, okay, back to the football.
His underwear.
Back to the football, because we got to close out here in a minute. We're going to redirect over to Sarcasm City for their are you doing a Spurs show?
Yeah, it's the United Spurs show. It's Friday night.
Who are you?
Oh, yeah, his favorite one, because it's talking about both his teams.
Look at this.
Sunshine made the joke before Are you really bummed? Are you really bummed you couldn't get it over the line against AZ?
Yeah, devastated, man. I was saying, I thought we was gonna come out with 2 dubs. I thought, United gonna beat. I thought we would draw against Sociedad, but it'd be a credible draw. But actually, we should have won the game, and I expected.
That's how I feel right now.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel as well. That you said that comment. It's exactly how I feel. Exactly how I feel.
That's sitting under the Old Trafford roof where there's rain coming down in the middle of
crazy work.
Yeah.
Hey, look at the chat. What I was saying.
Yeah, you
Look
did
at
it
this.
to yourself.
Who
Exactly.
did it to myself? Who did what?
Show.
Well, yeah, United Spurs show is the show that's going on. Be live in like 10 minutes or so. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. I'll be
Yes,
there.
flawless, you fake fraud.
Yeah, I'll be there. 100%. I'll be there. Big up, Omar. Big up. I think Prime sent me that one. I think that one's a Prime special. And big up
Is that
Ozzy
Prime?
every single time.
Prime be saying,
I think
yo,
that's
be
Prime,
your own
dude.
people
No.
to everyone watching. Be your own people, I was cool with all these people. Look at all this unnecessary slander I receive. It's crazy.
But you have to think, Flawless. If this happens to all these people you're supposedly close with, who's the common denominator?
You lot are the common
got a point.
denominator.
You.
You lot are the common denominators. Hey, DJ, next time you invite me, no sunshine on me with the preview. Separate the two, yeah. Tired of this woman. All right, separate.
Bro, I think it's hilarious that you come after Sunshine, but you're on a panel with Tony, Claude, and me every week. So I don't understand why you're going.
Nah,
after
but that's
the
entertaining. You know why?
fraudulence.
Because that's your house. You know what I'm saying? The fraudulence is through the roof, but it's entertaining. It's across the street. You know what I'm saying? So I can watch from afar. Whereas Sunshine is United, so it's like in the house. It's like, yeah, I'm trying to do this.
Once again.
From your own people.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? The wonderful Sunshine, as Sheik eloquently put it.
The wonderful
yeah,
Sunshine.
The wonderful.
Not all of us can be wonderful, Flawless.
The only time Sunshine is wonderful is when we're both cheering for the US. That's it. The watch-alongs.
Are we doing that?
We are doing one. Yeah, we have to. We have to.
I'll be there, man.
And you will not be there. No.
Yeah, False will be there. False will be there.
I was gonna say
only time.
Of course. Only time Sunshine's wonderful when she's like, yeah, I'm going now. It's like, all right, great. You know what I'm saying? Over than that. Stepping.
Ola in the chat.
Big up Ola. Oh, big up Ola. How's Ola not a freaking mod on this channel? Oh my day. We need to get Ola back on the show. We clash with him all the time.
Is he another Arsenal?
The Fight Week show. The Fight Week show. He does the watch-alongs with Lee.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the man. He's the man. Big up Ola. Every single time. All right, guys, we're gonna close out here in a minute. Sunshine, final predictions.
I said 1-1.
God, she said that. Look at the look on her face. She is disgusted. Disgusted.
Listen, I'm just trying to get through this season with as minimal emotional damage as possible. Okay, I'm tired.
All right.
So,
Dal, are you sticking with you?
I just want to ask Sunshine, if you have a box of Kleenex with you when you watch United?
No. I have a hammer.
A hammer. Yeah, there you go. Good one. What TJ, what was the question?
Final thoughts on the match heading into war this weekend.
2-0 the Arsenal, mate. One area with a brace. We are not going to have an answer for one area. I'm sorry. If he's, and I'll say this, I know we're getting out of here. If I said we have some resemblance of what we did against PSV without the 7 goals, of course, and we can move the ball that way. The players can move. We can get some passes. It's going to be a long day for United. But I got to say, 2-0. That's my prediction, man. I think we ride the wave of confidence.
All right. Flawless.
I think it'll be an absolutely dreadful game. I've said this. Defenses will be on top because both attacks are dreadful as units. And yeah, hopefully, actually, Maguire's still injured, so he means he's forced to play. But then who does he play as centre back? As long as we don't see a Lindelof, and if he plays the same back three, I trust us getting.
That's what he should do. Hopefully,
but because Dorgu's suspended, this foolish manager might put Maz at wing back, and he's, you know what? That's exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna put Maz at wing back, and then he's gonna put Lindelof in. That's what he's going to do.
Oh my God.
He's going to play Lindelof, De Ligt, Euro rather than the 3 centre-backs we've just seen. But I still think it's going to be awful. Both attacking units are dreadful. 0-0. It's going to be people tell you now. It's going to be
0-0.
Yeah, it's going to be a
0-0.
Oh.
If we have more than 3 shots on target, hey, Sunshine, if we have more than 3 shots on target, I'll be surprised.
That's fair.
I'd be super surprised if we have more than 3 shots on target. I'd be surprised if there's 10 shots in target between the 2 teams. I think it's going to be.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way there's going to be 10 shots on target.
See what we're saying? That's only 5 each.
Zero chance. Zero chance.
You know,
zero chance that's going to happen.
I told you, TJ's like, nah, Prep.
No, dude. Oh my God. All right, I'm going to go just because I don't want to spend my Sunday morning punching the air and hitting my keyboard. I'm going to go 2-1. Arsenal, and I think United only score because we give away a pen. I think that's probably what's going to happen. Hopefully Thomas Partey doesn't pretend like he's freaking JBL and start freaking clotheslining people out there like he did before, but we'll see. We'll see. No, but I'm going 2-1. We will come back down to earth. We will not get as much space as we did in the final third against PSV. All you top gooners out there, calm down. We realize who's in our front three and calm down. Calm down, please. You're embarrassing us. Anyway, Sunshine, what do you got coming up? Thanks for coming on the show, everybody. That's the show. What do you got coming up?
Yeah. Well, congrats again for your 2-year anniversary today. So I'm so excited to be here.
Anniversary, love that.
Make sure you like and subscribe to TJ. I just dropped the second episode in my WTLF series, so you can check that out. And then I'll be watching Man City and Forest in the morning. So 6:30 a.m. So Vader will be there.
Oh God, I'm not getting up for that.
6:30 a.m. Yeah.
6:30 a.m.
That should be a good game, actually, Forest.
Yeah,
that'll be a good game. That'll be a good game.
Again, I have more fun watching Rivals, so this is where I get my entertainment for the weekend. But yeah, that's where I'll be. So be sure to subscribe, tune in, and thanks again, TJ. Always love chatting with you, and excited for your USA watch alongs.
Yeah, that'll be the USA watch along. That'll be Thursday, March 20th, USA Panama for the CONCACAF Nations League semifinal in the good old US of A, baby.
I don't know how you guys can watch that stuff. Jesus.
Come on, it's Potchball, bro. Potchball.
Oh,
now, I have more fun watching USA football. Just let that sink in, okay?
Yeah, that's actually brutal.
I can't watch 5 minutes of it.
USA football is actually it's just the watch alongs that are good. I'm not gonna lie. The watch alongs are really good.
Yeah, the watch alongs. We barely pay attention to the match until somebody scores. That game against Mexico when we won 2-0 and that piss missile from Tyler Adams, we literally were not paying attention until we saw that ball go in, and we're like, "Whoa!"
Great goal. That was a fantastic.
That was a great goal. That was fantastic. Flawless, what do you got coming up? Obviously, we're going to redirect over to you, but you got anything else coming up you want to shout out, bro?
Yeah, the United. First and foremost, bless them for having me. Secondly,
of course, man.
Congratulations on the 2-year anniversary as well. Always good to be over here as well. United Spurs show coming up right now, and then what's the game today? Spurs Kings. I'm doing Spurs Kings. Sacramento. San Antonio Spurs Sacramento Kings game. The watch along. Obviously, De'Aaron Fox. That's his first time back in Sacramento after the trade. So you know that.
That'll be good.
Wanyama, right? Is this the guy's name? Wanyama.
Wanyama's hurt. Wanyama's hurt. I mean, not Wanyama. Wembanyama. He's hurt. He's injured.
He's out for the season, I think.
Yeah, he's out for the season. Yeah.
Wow.
But Fox is gone back. He's going back to Sacramento after being traded, and obviously,
what do you think about my Blazers?
You don't.
What do you think about my Portland Trail Blazers?
As exactly what you think of them?
They're the best team in the NBA, bro.
I think so too. Exactly that. Thinking of the same him sheet, man. You know what I'm saying? There we go, man.
I'll get you some tickets and we'll go to a Blazer game.
100%.
We'll hit the clubs afterwards. Oh my God, bro, we'd have a ball out here. Holy
there we
shit.
go, man. I'm with that.
I'm afraid to go out with Dal. Like I live in the same country as him, and I'm afraid.
Nah, I'm with that now. I'm gonna hold you to that now, Dal. 100%. I'm pulling up to Portland.
Make it happen. I'll take you out to Sassy's. Oh my God.
Yeah, we gonna make it. I'm with that. I don't know what that is, but all right, let's make it happen.
Do anything I want to do.
Make it happen. Yeah.
No, Sunshine. No,
they'll do plenty that you wouldn't do.
Yeah,
you're wonderful, remember. And wholesome. You know what I'm saying?
Got me stressed.
But yeah, that's coming up on the playback. Like I said, Spurs versus the Kings on the playback. So yeah, that's what's coming up tonight. This is like 3 a.m. UK time.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. And then Dal, another great show, man. Another great show.
Yep. 2 years running. Episode
Here we go.
94. Oh my God. Episode 100 is going to be peak.
100. We already got a couple of really good. Obviously, you guys are invited. I think we're gonna have a rotating guest of just absolute studs.
I'll definitely.
So yeah, the lines are in the water for them. Trust me, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big.
Right. So we have about 6 more weeks or so till that.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But other than that, yeah, great show today. I think everybody's on the same page that both clubs are failing at monumental levels right now in the Premier League. So it's kind of nice to have that discussion to just kind of analyze the games and let the rivalry just kind of sit for a few minutes until for a day, right? For a while till Sunday morning comes along and we're absolutely disgusted with each other. But other than that, everyone have a great weekend. TJ, thanks a lot. Great show. Big up to everyone in the chat, of course. And False and Sky, thanks for being here and joining us as always. Yeah, great show.
Yeah,
great time.
Great show. Yeah. All right, this has been episode 94. We are going to redirect you over to Sarcasm City TV. I will be in the chat polluting it. Big up everybody for the last 2 years, and we will see you on the match reaction after the United Arsenal match. Until next time.
You don't have the answers, DJ.
Do you have the answer?
You don't have the answer.
Tony, do you have the answer?
You don't have the answer.
You don't have the answer either.
You don't have the answer.